everybody, how's it going? You may notice that this is a slightly different spot from where I usually do my intros. That's because I'm in my testing world where I, design builds and try them out and see how they go. And you know what? I'm feeling a little off today. So this is today's video. I'm going to show you guys around this world. And maybe we'll do a small little quick try build. See how it goes. And maybe if I like it enough, it'll go in our survival world. Yada yada yada. You know how it goes. Alrighty, so if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Well, like the video too, because that'd be helpful. But I guess I should start off this tour of saying this is my test house I made a while ago. It's relatively large in scale. For some reason, I really enjoy the wood beams. Alright, so we got a giant fish tank wall. We have my enchanting corner. Small itty bitty kitchen. Giant fireplace. And you can never go wrong with a loft. A loft with 2 beds and a lovely window looking over at something kind of familiar. Just a little something. Just a little itty bitty something familiar. Anyway, that's not the point. Those are my axolotls. I did put fish in there at one point, but they ate them all. So, don't do that. Alrighty, so I did plant all these trees. It is a mess. But that is fine. Over here, we do have storage. I'm debating putting this in there because it's big. It's a lot of storage, a lot of materials, and I don't have moss yet. I do not have moss, so I can't really make mossy blocks right now. But this would be a beautiful storage room if I could have one. A floor fish tank with a lot of dead fish in it. I just restocked this and now they're all dead. Upstairs, however, we have our portal area, a little bit more messy storage, and just kind of an overgrown, unused attic is what I'm trying to go for. And then we have a really pretty balcony that kind of just looks over the trees and our clock tower, which we'll go have a look at in a minute. We gotta make our way over there because I'm not flying. Alrighty. Moving on to the greenhouse. That is just across the way, and I could probably use an easier door for that. Anywho, moving over to the greenhouse, which I just absolutely adore. We got me some bees. I don't know, it's cozy, it's simple, messy, but I love it. Another pond, but this time with tropical fish. And then we have a small little farm area. You could use for oh no, who jumped on my flower? Who jumped on my wheat? Actually, it was probably just me. But, you could have some wheat, you got your carrots, netherwort, and you got your, sugarcane. That's the word I'm looking for. And up here, you got some haystacks and some more storage. Just making it feel overgrown. And you might find this being a theme, but I love some overgrown, areas. Over here was an attempt at a farm. Barn farm. Where I didn't really want to use fences. So I tried using, roots. And it's fine. It's not the best build here, but it's experimental. That's the point. Alrighty. Next is literally my favorite build. is this. I have named it Cherry Petal Pub. Say that 5 times fast. 1 second. Excuse me. Loft for rent. And it's just a simple little building. We got ourselves a dude on the house cookies and pumpkin pie. Yum, yum, yum. And once again, a loft. Cramped, but cozy. Very loud at night, I'm assuming, if there was a lot of people in the pub that night. For this, I was kind of going after, like Skyrim a little bit, where you get kind of like the loft, sort of extra bedroom. But I'm going to show you my favorite part of this build. The back. Look at this lovely wall. Isn't it so nice? And you know what? This is one of those things where if I was like an SMP sort of situation, I would want to be like the information, you know, informant, hidden away. You know, we got some books with information on it, yada yada yada. And of course a hidden door. You know, I don't want people like finding us. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to wait for it to close. Then obviously here's another experimental build. Once again, very similar to the other place, like my house, I guess you could call it, where it's like high ceilings, impossible to clean for a regular person. Storage, enchanting, kitchen. I love a good hole in the wall. Fireplace, very uncomfortable couch. And then storage here with all the armor. More storage there. And sadly, that's all there is to this build. But it is, like, beautiful and undone. I did not finish the roof. Anywho, next build. Now, this is a fun story. I built this on stream, like, months and months ago. And at first look, you know, to me, it's cozy. To the villagers trapped here, it's like a prison. Because, you know, they have their own, like, little area. And a bedroom that looks like a jail cell. Well, not a jail cell, but, like, I don't know, it's pretty much a jail, like, prison situation. But I'm a bookworm, I love me some books, so they're bookworms, this probably makes them happy anyway. But yeah, I just keep those there so they stay indoors instead of wandering about at night. And voila. My pride and joy. No, not really. It's my clock tower, where I also built this on stream. And, of course, I did make a small little, I was trying to make a cuckoo clock situation at one point. Where is it? Come on. Hello? This is the part where you come out, please. Alright. So it goes up, around. Oh. There's a reason why it's not going. There it goes. And that just loops around the front. There is that one minecart. I don't know where it went. Jesus, there's so much going on here. Where it does go all the way up. And it does loop around on top. I don't know. It's cute. I like it. Alrighty. And then over here, I was gonna build like a giant wall, but then I got lazy and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Chicken. Hello. But yeah, no, so I was like maybe thinking of doing like a villager village at one point, and was just gonna be like experimenting with different houses, how I would want them built on the inside and outside. It didn't go very far. I got 2 houses done that I might like, and that's all there is really to it. And we can't forget about this. This looks familiar, doesn't it? Uh-huh, I know it is, because it's my windmill. My pride and other joy. It's beautiful. I wish it moved. But it kind of looks like it does move, you know? I'd love it. Sorry. We'll go to the main event, I guess. Alright. So this is version 1 out of 2. You all know version 2 very well. But this is version 1 of the big old hand that's in my survival world. Very similar setup with the enchanting. Like overgrown mossy hand. The thumb's a little wonky. But hey, it works. I love it. And right about there is the picture I probably showed you all. And then this, well, there was a thought behind this. It's not quite done, the thought. But I was thinking maybe in the future, if I like combine these two and like, okay, so there's a thought behind this. It's gonna be an awkward thought to describe because it's a thought. So you know how I have this one in my survival world, right? This one was gonna be like a hand coming down, and it would look like it was going for the enchanting table. I don't know. It's not gonna probably happen, but it was a thought. And then I also couldn't figure out how to make these work, so I was fighting with it for a while. But more importantly, I made a small roller coaster. Not roller coaster, it's a thing. A thing I was attempting, ignore the pit of humans. And then there's the skeleton of another build I'm maybe planning on doing. Me playing with redstone. This is the one that is it's my favorite door over there on the tavern or on the pub. You know, where it's like hidden away and it's flush with the wall when it closes. So I followed a tutorial by Wings of End. I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was an easy tutorial to follow. I don't know, it's a good door. There was an attempt at a 2x2 door. It did not work. And obviously there's the classic door. And then there was again with the flush. You know, the flush door. But, you know, it's fine. You know, I prefer it like that. That one over there. This one was also an attempt. I would like to note out here that I am not a redstoner. I can't do redstone very well. Because I know for a fact, because at one point... Is it still here? No, it's not. At one point I was trying to do redstone on this chimney here. but I end up failing because I'm not very good at redstone. But yeah, this is my creative practice build world. Not much to it, really. But you know what? I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's shorter than usual, but like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so I hope this will suffice for now. Until next time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. And you know what? Leave a comment for, what sort of build I should try next. If you have any, maybe redstone tutorials you want me to watch that I can try to make. That sort of thing. Until then, bye-bye!